Alright, so we got some more mysterious animal killings in Kentucky, this time up around Louisville area. A total of 8 llamas now have died. Yeah. Anyway, 6 llamas, and I want to tell everybody, llamas are, nice sized llamas around 500 pounds, 400 or 500 pounds for a llama. Llamas are also used as guard creatures for other livestock, just like donkeys are used as guard creatures. You don't want to mess with a llama. The llamas are pretty mean. They're so mean that they'll spit in your face. Pretty mean. So, Louisville, Kentucky, authorities believe a large animal, in quotes, is responsible for an attack that killed 6 llamas on a farm near a zoo in Kentucky. And it's saying 6 here. This is from 6 days ago. And the next one I'm going to show you is an update from 2 days ago. And I have left the links in the description. Louisville llama farm owner Caroline Willett tells the Journal she awoke Monday morning to blood and tufts of wool spread around her property. 5 llamas were found dead with bite marks behind their ears and by their flanks, while 6 was put down because of injuries. At least 2 other llamas were injured. She says the attack caused at least $10,000 in damage. Willett doesn't believe coyotes were responsible for the attack, as llamas are good at defending themselves, and one of the animals killed weighed 500 pounds. So that's a pretty big critter. The farm is behind the Louisville Zoo, but zoo officials say they are unfamiliar with the attack. I mean, did anything escape your zoo? No comment on that. So there's that. And this is an update. 2 more llamas died after attack at Louisville farm. This is from 2 days ago. Just wonder if they've got anything. I haven't watched these videos yet.
Two more llamas have died after an attack at a Louisville farm. That's in addition to 6 that were found dead Monday morning at the Louisville llama farm not far from the zoo. 1 more llama is seriously hurt. Louisville Metro Animal Services is investigating and says neighbors report seeing a group of 3 dogs near the farm recently. LMAS is asking anyone who may have seen a pack of stray dogs near there to report those sightings by calling 574 LMPD.
That is in addition to the 6 that were found Monday morning in the Louisville llama farm not far from the zoo. Another llama is still recovering. So I might go up to 8. Hang on, I'm making a comment here. They say neighbors should not leave small children and pets unattended outside. I mean, it's really hard for me to believe that in today's day and age that I can't tell what's killed these things. It's kind of crazy to me. With all the forensics and science and all that mess we got. Pack of dogs spotted near Louisville llama farm. Why has llama got 2 L's at the front of it? That's crazy. Let's see. So, I saw a question. Early Monday morning, neighbor Janice Lawson heard a loud attack, like barking. The owners of a nearby llama farm found numerous dead llamas. Louisville Metro Animal Service investigators looking into Monday's gruesome llama attack say they have received information from residents about a group of three dogs seen near the three dogs. I seen another article. Let's see if I can find that again. That there, I think there's like 17 llamas in the herd of llamas. That's a lot of L's. Yeah, the llamas. That's what I'm saying, Barb. They would have put a hurting on three dogs. Makes no sense. And this don't make any sense to me either. Five of the llamas were found dead with bite marks behind the ears and their flanks. That's not really a killing. I mean, something else had. There must be more injuries than that. Unless the bite marks are showing something got it by the throat from the front and suffocated it or something like that. Wait a minute. Who's in here making sense? It's pronounced llama in Spanish. I actually like llama better than llama. I'm gonna start calling them llamas because la llama sounds funny. Maybe I'm pronouncing la llama wrong too. But anyway, Animal Service said earlier this week that the wounds appear to be canine in nature. Spokeswoman Taya Barnes said that she couldn't confirm whether it was a coyote, dog, or other large animal behind the attack. Many neighbors were quick to speculate that coyotes were responsible. Willett was skeptical. She said llamas are good at defending themselves. One of the llamas was killed, weighed 500 pounds. I see coyotes here all the time. Llamas are guard animals and they will mess you up. You get kicked by a llama, you've had a bad day. Anyway, don't they? Is the llama the same thing as like the camels they have down in Mexico? Or is that a different critter? Anyway, I don't remember exactly where the other slayings were. It was in Middle Kentucky. It was around where Tater lives at. But Louisville is kind of in the middle. It's in the northern part of the middle of Kentucky, so it's not that far. I wouldn't imagine. Man's been sent to bed. Is D in here? But anyway, that's about all I've got on this. I just found it awful strange. And look at these guys. Oh no, there's the portal. Maybe we won't. Let's read up on some llamas. Might as well. Yeah, Christy sent me a few pics from her and Scott went out boogering today and found some interesting things. Llamas range in weight from 280 to 450 pounds, 6 foot tall at the head. Gentle critters. Guard animals, sheep herds. Yeah, people actually use these things, much like around here. Uh, People's got goats or cattle, any type of livestock. They'll buy donkeys, and the donkeys will they'll straight up kill a coyote or whatever. So I guess llamas are basically they use them for the same thing. They will kick the crap out of coyotes and they'll kill them. Hello, Catfish, John, Matt, Pam, Robin, Christy, Jay, Ann, Mino, Sissy, Barb, Christine, Diego. Diego, I watched your video the other day. Oh no, that wait a minute. My bad. Wrong Aussie. The one with Matt. I think he was supposed to be there, man. You're slacking, Digger. D, Bluesman. Bluesman, you got any llamas? And D White, Lane, everybody else that I haven't mentioned. Yes, D is in here. See her. I thought they was in the same family as cattle or camels. I thought I'd read that somewhere. Gwen, I want to get a donkey. I really do. I think that'd be cool. But anyway, I guess that's all I got tonight. Unless anybody knows any other groovy links and any more information on this, I haven't heard anything much on it. Somebody said something about it on another chat, and I looked it up a little bit then I went back to it today, and it's just interesting. I mean, what's going on with all these animal attacks? And even the poor elderly woman that was killed. And all of them's by unknown mysterious creature or your friendly neighborhood bear, which I know that's not an attack, but it's still. I thought about getting peacocks, but I don't think I could handle that. I've got my hands full with this stupid rooster that wants to come down here and crow every morning, and the little sissy Lawson that pecks at the window to get me up. Oh, I can tolerate goats. I can definitely tolerate goats. I'll stick them suckers on the hillside so I ain't got a weed eat. What's this stupid video output low? there's all kinds of weird things in Kentucky. Kentucky, it was rumored. I don't know how true this is or not, but the word Kentucky supposedly means bloody grounds. It's a I guess a Native American word, and it means bloody grounds. So what's that all about? Really, there was a few, smaller tribes that lived here, but mostly Kentucky was used for hunting grounds. Different tribes would come in and hunt in Kentucky, but it wasn't like other places would have permanent, villages and whatnot. And they would send their braves out to do their hunting and stuff and the like. But not so much here. Kind of strange. Yeah, I figure boogers do like goats, and that's what the guy that owns all the property that the hunting club here, the hunting club that surrounds my place, he used to raise goats, and he used to have a problem keeping them goats. Uh, he always said, I need to talk to that guy just to see what was, he thought it was coyotes or something killing the goats, and it could have been, but there also seems to be a clan of boogers around here, and I figure goat is on the menu. No, I'd have to get them. What's them rams? The ones out in the mountains with the big horn sheep or goats or whatever they are. What happened to Scott? Christy wore Scott out, guys. Christy ain't but about 4'2", 3.5 foot, something like that. And I'm telling y'all, them little short-legged fellers can walk. Them little legs get it going, and I said she wore Scott out. I had a friend once. He's a little short feller. Man, that guy could get through the woods. It was crazy. What do you mean, wow, sissy? Except for running into trees. He said they burn rubber. But yeah, I want to get a couple goats. I mean, I could put the goats up in the barn at night, I guess, or whatever. And if I did have goats, I don't want to. I'd probably stake them out on a hillside or whatever during the day, and then move them in at night. But I also want, before I get goats, I want to get a donkey or something too. I don't want none of these wussy llamas. Yep, I'm smoking it right now, Gordon. Matter of fact. Get under the bushes. Well, the bad part about following a short fella around, y'all don't get all the cobwebs out of the way, all the spider webs across the trails. But yeah, I want to get some livestock here too. Kind of worried about it. I don't, all these animal killings and stuff. I think boogers are an intelligent critter. I think they've got a sense of humor. They can figure out things. I think they would figure out that if they took too much of your stuff, then people's going to come looking for it, and they don't want a bunch of people in the woods. And I don't really think that. I'm not saying it don't happen, but in my opinion, I think that a lot of the missing people might be some other critter than a booger. Not that it don't happen. I'm sure that it has happened. I don't And ain't no goats on my truck. That's what the steak's for. I haven't seen D on here tonight. I talked to her earlier. Unless you're talking about D Dawes. No, I haven't. I haven't heard from him in a while. Really? Pull your chickens out of the. What do you mean bait chickens? You put bait chickens out for the boogers? I need to watch more of your videos, actually. I just haven't had time to watch many videos at all lately. Uh, D's on vacation right now. Yeah, there's if anybody knows what kudzu is, it's an invasive species that I'm not really sure how it got in this area, but man, that it's like a viney, leafy thing that takes over everything. It'll start killing out the trees, and it'll kill out everything around it. Just keeps on growing and spreading. And a lot of people tried a lot of different ways to get rid of it. And the best way to do it was put goats in there. The goats love it. I mean, it's an edible plant too. Humans can even eat it. Yeah, blackberries. I mean, goats will eat about anything. Yeah, it was bad back in Logan County. And it's not too bad around these parts, but I guess somebody imported it. I mean, it just takes over. It's horrible. I mean, you'll see telephone poles and the wires and everything covered with it. Oh, one thing I did find, I've got this on video. I just haven't put it out yet or not, because it's awful weird. I've got a couple of yellow, like 1 gallon buckets, and I've got one that I dipped the dog food out with out here on the porch. Well, that one's still there, but another one is out in the yard, and it's got dog food in it. Okay, it had like a maybe a quarter, uh, let's say about an inch of dog food in the bottom of it, with a bunch of wet leaves and grass and dirt and everything else piled on top of the dog food right out here uh, by the creek. I mean, I don't know when it was brought in here. It looked like it'd been here for a while because the ground underneath of it was, all mashed down pretty good. And last night, it flooded here. I mean, the town that's close to me and even the road going out to the town was flooded. It had water across it and everything. But it rained here. Even whenever I jumped off the live feed, we got one more pretty good storm that rolled through. But that bucket was sitting upright out here in the yard, and like I said, it had like an inch of soggy, wet dog food in it, like it maybe it had rained in it or something. Now I've got that bucket, and I've got another one on the food thing, and I think I had three of them all together, and I'm pretty sure the other one's up in the barn. I'm gonna have to check. I know the white one's up in the barn, but the yellow one, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look. But it's kind of weird because I've got, I've actually got a camera that I brought in, a game camera, and my other game camera had been moved out there. It was sitting higher up on a pole, and it had been moved, and the angle was off. The other one I had out in the carport, it's probably got a million pictures on it, and I kind of dread looking through all of them. But I might have something interesting on it, so I'm going to check that out here in a little bit because it was facing this way, and with my truck gone, unless they did it while my truck was parked there, then I might have a pretty good shot of something. At least I might be able to figure out what done that with the bucket because whatever done it had to get in that. that the dog food thing being out there. That's it. It's on the porch right now, and I got all the firewood stacked around it. And I didn't figure the boogers would come in and mess with it, especially with the cameras out there. So I'm going to check it out. I'm kind of hoping maybe I got something on it, but we'll see. I want to look at through the pictures first before I put anything out on the YouTubes. Poor old short Sissy. Hello, Houston. Really afraid of the llamas? What, like kicking their dogs? I guess that would make sense. Um, Llamas are pretty mean critters. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna pop that card in here and start going through the pictures. I know there's gonna be many pictures. I've had that camera out there for over a week now, and it's right where I move around the cats, the dogs, the chickens, everybody moving around there, and I guarantee it's got a million pictures on it. So maybe one of them might have caught something interesting. We'll see. Because I had it in a pretty good place on a hanging like all kinds of junk out in the building, and it was kind of hidden. But who knows? Maybe something's on there. Probably not. However, something has gotten to it got on the porch and got into the dog food. And I'm interested to see if I caught anything. So I'm going to jump off here, check out the pictures, get me a shower, go to bed. Y'all have a good night, and God bless.